February 15th, I want to address my fellow Canadians because the lack of understanding, to put it politely, about how things are working and work in general just leaves me appalled. My roommate comes home last night. He says, "Oh, I heard on the radio they're dropping all the mandates." I said, "Say what? What do you hear?" "Well, the radio said." I said, "Well, you're listening to 680 AM All Talk Radio. That's city TV news out of Toronto. They're the worst of the worst for being a propaganda machine. So what are you talking about?" "Well, I think they're dropping March 1st. It's March 1st. I said, "They're dropping what?" "Well, the passport papers, and they mentioned something about considering the masks." I said, "Look, you're aware we had an emergency act declared today?" "Well, yeah." They said, "Well, the provinces now have no sovereignty. Doug Ford, the Premier of Ontario, has as much say in the matter as the chair you're sitting on. Get your head around this." And there was a vote on mandates in Parliament, federal Parliament. The NDP backed the Liberals, and no dropping mandates. "Yeah, but Ford said," I said, "the radio said Ford said. Ford's holding out a carrot." "Well, he has no carrot to hold out. No sovereignty." My sister phoned this morning with the same kind of questions. "Well, what's going on? I heard what?" There's only one voice speaking now. As this Emergencies Act is in place, whatever tumbles out of his mouth becomes law. Doesn't even have to be written down. As soon as he said it is law. And almost on a side note, Trudeau's speech there yesterday made big point of how he'd talked to all the premiers and the leaders of the three territories, and what he didn't mention was 4 provinces wanted nothing to do with this emergency act. The 3 territories, they've never had sovereignty. They're under federal rule to begin with. And it wasn't like it was a vote. He didn't even need to talk to them. Did he even talk to them? I don't know. I haven't heard from Doug Ford since. So come on, Canadians, sharpen up here. The last thing we need is a lack of understanding and gullibility. We're in a really bad place. Really bad. Wake up.